Hi, Michelle here with the Traveling Epicurean. Today's menu is all about pesto. I'm going to show you how to make a really simple pesto in our food processor. We're going to make crostinis with fresh mozzarella and roasted tomatoes and a pesto butter log, which you could pop in the freezer and slice off whenever you're cooking. You're going to love this recipe. We're going to the farmer's market. Our local farmer's market right here at the Madison Green. I'll show you around a little bit and we'll pick up some of that fresh basil. You know it's fresh when you're getting it from your local farmer. It's really important that we support our local farmers. Keeps everything going and moving, if you know what I mean. So let's get on over and we're gonna go check out that farmer's market. Get on over! So we are here, Bella. We're here at the farmer's market. You excited about that? Okay, good. So what are you going to look for today? You're going to look for cheese?
I love cheese.
Yes, I know you love cheese. All right, so let's go check out what they have. I hear music, too. It's going to be fun. Hi, Claire. This is Claire from Two Guys from Woodbridge. That's the farm. Obviously, she's not one of the two guys. But
bring it back again.
So, can I get a bunch of basil there? Because we're going to make some pesto.
Can I get you a bag for that?
Let me just smell that. I love the smell of fresh basil. Oh, gosh, Bella, smell that. Does it smell great? Yeah, a bag would be great. Because we're going to make some stops around.
So that'll be $4.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your pesto.
Thank you, I will. Alright. Really good. Yes, I'd like to try some cheese. We're big cheesy people.
I'll try it.
We have 3 different
Did you want to try some cheese?
aged cow's milk cheese. We make from raw milk.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
We have Pleasant Cow, which one is most popular one. It's nice and clean. We do have some. This is Pleasant Cow, it's most popular one. We have Nehanti Kabi. Usually it's little dry and little tangy. Now it's very sharp, flavor almost like blue cheese. And we have Pleasant Sun, it's make an Italian style table cheese.
And which one is this?
Sheep's feta.
Can I try that one again?
Oh my gosh. That sheep's feta is out of this world. Alright. Can we have a piece of this cheese here? That's amazing. Where are you from?
We're from Stonington.
Stonington, I thought you were, because I remember you are always here, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you have amazing fish.
Thank you.
I know, right? I think I love it.
We're going to take a picture?
Well, I have a YouTube cooking show, so I'm buying basil because I'm making pesto today.
How nice.
So next week I'll do something with fish and I'll be back and buy some fish.
Okay.
Thank you. Swordfish. And now what is this here?
Flounder. Flounder. Fresh flounder.
Oh my gosh, that flounder looks amazing.
It is.
All right. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Have a nice day.
Flounder from the Little Mermaid.
Flounder from the Little Mermaid. Okay. Can we eat the flounder from the Little Mermaid?
No.
No? You are too. That cupcake just pull you right over?
Yes, it did. And there's also chocolate cake.
Did you bake these cupcakes yourself?
No, I did not. I do this so they can.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. So they're still baking, right?
They are.
Okay. Big Bella, you going to get that cupcake? What kind is that? Is that chocolate?
Chocolate.
Ooh, are you going to share with your mama?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Great. Thank you very much.
Riders on the storm.
Ooh, Bella. That looks really good. So Bella, how is that cupcake?
Yummy.
You wiped all the chocolate off your nose. To make our wonderful homemade pesto, we're going to need this gorgeous basil that we just got from the farmer's market. We need some cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, which we're going to make into these roasted tomatoes, and we'll take a peek back to see how we did that. And then a sourdough baguette, and we made some crostinis, and we'll take a look at that as well. Some fresh mozzarella. This is already pre-sliced. We have good butter. You really want good butter when you're going to make a pesto log. And we have my fresh purple garlic that I love so much because it's so juicy, Reggiano Parmigiano, and a food processor because that's what we're going to be making the pesto in. Let's take a quick look at how we made our wonderful roasted tomatoes and our crostinis. For the roasted tomatoes, you can buy prepared roasted tomatoes at Fawn's Cheese Shop, at the Madison Cheese Shop here. If you're in a pinch and you don't have time to roast the tomatoes, that's always a great idea. I'm only going to use 1 pound of this 2-pound container of tomatoes. That's really all we really need. But that's a lot of tomatoes. And for these appetizers here, for our crostinis, and this isn't even a full baguette, but because I gave the other half to my kids for lunch today. But I only really need this many for a few people. And to show you how to make these, this is a dry pan. Those slices just go right on the pan, and they're going to be fine. They're going to cook and roast for about 12 minutes on 400. And these tomatoes here are going to roast, you want them probably for about 15-20 minutes. So we'll be taking out the crostinis first. So I'm just going to drizzle some olive oil, just like that. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. The flavor is really intensified because all that moisture that's in the tomato just evaporates. So we're going to have some very intense, lovely flavor in all these tomatoes. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some fresh ground pepper. And then we're going to toss. So here we go. I'm putting these in the oven. Doesn't matter which. I'll probably put the bread on the top because those are coming out first. Just like that. Well, here we go. Our crostinis are perfect. Look at those. I'm going to grab those out. I'm going to let those tomatoes roast for about another 5 minutes, and then those will be done too. So I have our amazing roasted tomatoes that are done and our crostinis. So here we go. You're going to see how quick it is to make this pesto in our food processor here. So I have that, oh my goodness, that floral fresh pesto that we just got, that Bill and I just got. We have our lovely basil in here. And I'm going to get our garlic, which I have through my garlic press here. I like doing the garlic press. This way I know that it's all fine and there are no chunks in my pesto. If you can't get to the farmer's market, you're still going to be making a wonderful pesto with the grocery store basil. Now I'm going to pulse a couple of times, and then I'm going to begin to add the olive oil. It's not an emulsion, so you don't have to worry about how fast or slow you're going to be adding the olive oil. Pulse it a couple of times, and then I'm going to slowly drizzle in. Look how pretty, it smells amazing. That full basil, I love the smell of basil. And the garlic. I'm going to scrape it down once with a spatula just to get all those pieces of leaves off the side. And then I'm going to add our cheese. You can add anywhere from half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of grated Reggiano. And then I'm just going to pulse it a few more times, maybe 3 more times. It looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Give it one more scrape. And now if you find that your pesto is a little bit too thick, you can add another drizzle of olive oil. If you find that it's too thin, you could add a little bit more Parmesan. But this looks fantastic. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. And it smells absolutely amazing. It's going to be great on pasta. That's the obvious here, to add this to a pasta or homemade raviolis that you can now buy at the store. And there's just so many things you can do with this fresh pesto. And it took about 1 minute after we got it in the food processor. You're going to love this. That color is truly amazing. if I get the light in there so you could really see how green. And I'm going to test this and taste the salt content because sometimes the cheese is enough. That's really, really nice. You know what? It does not need any salt. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh ground pepper in there and maybe a dash of sriracha to give it a little bit of flavor. But that is perfect and that's ready to go. So look, this is what I'm going to do if I need to store the pesto. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top there. This way the basil does not oxidize and turn dark. Then I'm going to place a piece of saran wrap right on top, just like that. And then I will cover it, just like so. Now I could put this into the refrigerator or the freezer, and it will keep really, really well. And then your pesto will be all ready for you. So this is how we make our pesto butter log. Now this is a finished product that you actually put on at the end of something cooking. Like say you're grilling a great big ribeye. Well, when it's finished cooking and you put it on your plate, you would slice a piece of this butter pesto log and put that on the top of the ribeye and just let it melt and ooze all over the top of the steak. And the flavors with the juices of the meat are just heavenly. It will turn your meal around to make it into this incredible dish. You're going to love this. You could use this to make garlic bread. You smear this all over Italian loaf of bread, pop it in the oven for a few minutes, and you have pesto garlic bread. You can put a slice of this in the center of a burger. Turkey burger, chicken burger, beef burger, whatever you might saran wrap here. I'm just going to lay it down on the counter just like that. Little static thing, which actually is going to help us. And then I'm going to place the pesto mixture, butter mixture that we just made, and I'm going to lay it down in a line like this. And then we are going to pull up the sides and make a log out of this, just like this. See, and we start to roll it a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to pull up the other side, and I'm going to roll it with my fingers. And then I'm going to roll it again, just like that. I also do this with my cookie dough. It really... And then I'm just going to twist the ends. Look how beautiful that little pesto log is. That pesto butter log. I'm going to put this in a Ziploc baggie, a freezer Ziploc baggie, and I'm going to put this in the freezer. And then I could make slices whenever I need it. Put it back in the freezer, whatever I don't use, and you have this gorgeous butter pesto log. You are just going to love having this. A little bit of fresh ground black pepper, and I'm just going to add in just a little hint of sriracha. It's really not going to even make it hot, it's just going to give it a little extra flavor. And then we're going to put together some crostinis. I have a few different crostinis right here. We'll just lay a piece of, see how they come in slices like that? How easy is that? I'm going to lay the fresh mozzarella right on top. And then I'm going to take a little spoonful of the pesto and put that right on top there. Look how pretty that is. And I'm just doing a little dab. You really don't need much because it's just so delicious. It's so creamy and flavorful. You only need a little bit. And then we are going to take a roasted tomato and just put that right on top there. Isn't that pretty? Look how beautiful those crostinis with fresh mozzarella, the pesto and our roasted tomato. We made everything, and it took mere minutes. And you made this most incredible appetizer. Let's have a bite of one of these. Now the best part, to test these little crostinis. Wow, wait till you try this pesto. You'll never be able to buy store-bought pesto again. Trust me, you're gonna love this. And that pesto log, how easy was that? You freeze it, you slice off whenever you need it, you put it on finished grilled steaks, grilled swordfish, grilled lobster, anything you want, even in the center of burgers. That's a good one. You'll like that too. You can find this pesto recipe at thetravelingepicurean.com. Have a great day. Ciao!